気にさせちまったな。
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and deal with this little bit of a rage starter. Yeah, I hated doing this because I had to nerf myself really hard. I would be able to beat this mission super easy, but of course I had to show out just for you guys. This guy, he's like really beefy, broly. Now I am unsure if I show it in this run. This might be the winning run. I am unsure. However, you do want to be careful of the supers and all, obviously. What I do know is that the highest super that he is able to do is, well, so far that I know, is 3.3 million. Usually around a little under 3 million, around 2 point something, 2.8 million, around there. A little bit higher than that, like a few thousands and whatnot. And then lower, it would be like 2.5 or 4 or whatever. If you lower his attack and whatnot, or of course it's going to get lower. You can lower his attack in here, which is probably the reason. Well, not reason, but it's surrounded by the new Golden Frieza and Gogeta's kit of Golden Frieza being able to, tank and also lower his attack. As you see here, it doesn't matter what typing you are, you will get destroyed if you don't have the necessary defensive capabilities. Right here, yeah, and Janemba isn't the most reliable. I would definitely switch him over for his LR counterpart and a heartbeat. Beer is very needed in here. He is very useful, of course. One of the best aging units I could say by far. Especially this. I think I activated this twice because I was on low health twice on him, and so he's very good. But as you see, I'm not doing any damage. So far, the only I couldn't figure out where his benchmark is for the. You see there, 3.3. His benchmark is for the damage, but he does have 66% damage reduction, and I believe he has 3 million defense. So you'd have to be pulling off hella high numbers. So far, the only supers I've been able to get were the ones of at least over 20 million crits. Mainly that Frieza actually putting in work. Tech Broly isn't really shoot, how should I say? He isn't doing much of any damage, and it's more at the end of the run where I'm able to do a ton of damage to finally beat this Broly. Yeah, he's like really strong, and he will wear you down really fast. But that's basically all he is a beat stick, but a beat stick that can super multiple times, more than twice at least, and in most cases. It's way easier if you end up pulling the Golden Frieza, so you could just toss him in slot 1 and whatnot. However, the rest of the team of movie bosses, it's a lot more overall easier if you have actually the good units, and you can just obliterate this guy. But of course I didn't want to do that, and I wanted to try to use mostly super easy aid, and then if I don't think the others are qualified, which I basically put all the super easy aid units on here. I put the easy aid units on, and then I put the LR Super Brawly in there, just for like aesthetic, I guess. At this point, I assume people would have him and be like their last resort, based on how not underrated, but like how weak he is compared to everyone else. Janemba's way up there in weakness, right next to him, but yeah, you see that his typing doesn't do much of anything. Yeah, if you end up not getting it and you have like a Brawly, that Brawly or whatnot, if you don't, I don't know what to say really. Maybe if you have LR Janemba, you'll probably be able to get away with it in slot 1. But besides that, at that point, it's like this is like a hard content, so you would want to have like high-powered units and whatnot. That should be it about this. Just follow my example in here, I guess, and based on certain units that you see that aren't doing any much of relevance and actually hurting the team, you could always switch them out for the better unit. The Brawly, this one, the super one, he will not be so friendly. I don't know what I'm talking about. What you want to do is not toss him in slot 1 when you activate his domain. Otherwise, he will get eviscerated. That is definite. I did that and he got super to oblivion. Actually, in fact, he got hit harder because he got super twice. He got hit harder the second time, probably because of the damage buff that the Brawly gets, 50% attack upon super. So that's the thing. So I guess I'll just leave you guys to the video, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.
ますよ。かかってこい。いきますよ。